You're staking Sol, but not ETH. Can you explain the reason for this? Interesting question. So I've shared many times the reason for it, but let me walk through why exactly. First of all, the staking rewards are higher for Sol. And the current staking rewards are around 7% last time I checked, while staking rewards for ETH are around 4+%. And that means I can earn more by staking Sol than staking ETH. And also, the staking process is a lot easier for Sol, making it much simpler to stake. And the easier the path, the less resistance. Also, because Sol uses a delegated proof of stake DPoS mechanism, ETH uses a proof of stake mechanism. It's kind of similar, but a little bit more tricky. And finally, the security of the network is good for Sol, so I'm not that concerned. But two things. One, I like to be able to control my assets. I can unstake Sol in a heartbeat like that. It takes longer to do that. Sometimes you lock away your ETH for a long time. That's why I didn't stake it last year, because I like to have the ability to flip it. Maybe flip my ETH into Grayscale ETH Trust at a 55% discount, or flip it into another asset. I don't get excited about 4% return in a year. So that's why I don't do that. And there's other reasons too. Sometimes when you stake, it becomes a wrapped something else. I don't like things that are wrapped. I like pure form as much as possible. In addition, some other reasons. I look at what the really big smart people do. Vitalik Buterin, some reasons are the same as mine. Why he does not stake ETH. He has security concerns. He said staking ETH requires locking up your tokens in a smart contract, and you lose control of your tokens for a period of time. And he does not like that, especially he's said there is a risk that the smart contract could be hacked. Okay, that's Vitalik describing his protocol and the risk of a smart contract being hacked. When you hear it from him, it's kind of like straight from the horse's mouth. Complexity. The staking process for ETH is still relatively complex, and there are risks of making mistakes and losing your tokens. Bingo. And strategic flexibility. He said that he wants to retain a liquid position, so he can be flexible in his investment strategy, and he may want to sell some of his ETH if he sees another opportunity to invest in another project. So if Vitalik doesn't feel comfortable with the security risks involved in staking your ETH, then why should you? It's so funny, my risk aversion to ETH staking is more than 2 years old. This just came out from Vitalik 2 weeks ago. So we are exactly aligned. The reason he doesn't is the same reason I don't.